Aloha and welcome to your third night of Christmas. These are the 12 sacred nights. I'm happy for you to be here. I'm happy to be with you. I hope this has been very useful so far. Let me know how it's been. And how were your dreams? What did you dream last night? My family always mocks me. They're like, you always say tonight when you mean the last night. I don't know why I do that. But yeah, diese Nacht in German. What did you dream about last night? And if you had any dreams, I encourage you to write down some of the dreams, to write down some of the pivotal experiences in the dreams. And speaking of dreams, you can actually interpret dreams, like I said, in 3 different ways. I want to share with you another way of how you can interpret your dreams. And that way is some of the dreams, they're actually foresights. So those dreams aren't where you're processing, where you are, sort of seeing different aspects of yourself. Those are dreams where you're actually seeing what's going to come. They happen very rarely. For some people, they happen more often, but in general, they're more rare, And what you can do with those dreams is you can understand that there's something about to happen, and you need to look at that dream. If it's showing you a warning, if that's a warning, then you want to actually make sure you inhibit that from happening. You do something that doesn't happen, right? So there's a warning, that could be an accident, or there could be something like that. You're going to make sure you inform the people involved. You're going to look at what can be done that doesn't happen. You look at the circumstances in the dreams. Yes, for example, a client of mine, she would always dream of poop when one of her animals would die. So she had dreamed there was poop in the house or something, and a few days later one of her animals died. So what she ended up doing is every time she dreamt about poop, she would call me up and say, I dreamt about poop. Can you do something? And I went then into her field. I checked on all the animals, and I looked at where was the trajectory going to be that way, that this animal was going to die. And I asked if I could remedy that. And so far, every time I was allowed to remedy that, and the animal did not die. Now, of course, it depends on their, life path. But if you have foresights, I remember one person saying they saw an accident and they actually didn't do anything about it. And the accident happened. So you want to tell people about that. You want to go and say, okay, this is what I dreamt. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could. So these are the things I suggest you avoid. Avoid going out at dark for a little bit of a time. Make sure you got the seatbelt on, doing this and that, whatever you saw in the dream, right? Okay, good. You can also do energy work for that particular situation, and I highly recommend that. Yeah? Good. Those are the foresight dreams. And tomorrow I'll share more about the other one, because otherwise the videos are too long. And so let's go straight into drawing our cards. Our card deck, holding it at my heart, and asking you to breathe down, ground yourself. And as you're grounding yourself, make sure that your roots that you're imagining or just allowing, either way, are going all the way down into the heart of the planet, the center. At the center of the planet, there's actually a crystal energy field. So you're going into that crystal energy field with your roots. And that's going to be 3 roots, 2 out of your feet and 1 between your legs, into that crystal, and you anchor deeply into that crystal. Interestingly enough, you'll always be drawn magnetically into the area of that crystal that holds your information for planet Earth, for your life, holds your vitality. So it's a really powerful way to do this. It's not a really powerful way to do this. It's really powerful to do this kind of visualization and then breathe in and out from there. I have a meditation called the 3 Heart Connection. If you don't have that, you can get that on my website most of the time for free. I think it's a free product right there at the top of the website, ariyalorenz.com. Grab that for yourself. I would recommend it because this has several aspects to it and they're very life enhancing. Yeah? Good. So right now you're breathing down into your roots all the way down and up from your roots. And when you breathe down, you let go of used up energy out of your body and aura. It gets immediately transformed in the earth. And then you breathe in from the earth, fresh life force energy into your system. So you can continue to do this right now while I shuffle the cards and set them up. They're already shuffled, but I'm just going to tune in. Who's the next person? This is the month of March. This is Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene is an amazing master. She's been very controversial around Christians, and if you are a Christian, take what you like and leave the rest. I absolutely love her. I totally work with her. She works with me a lot. She is, in the Bible, said to be a prostitute that Jesus went to or something like that, or not that Jesus went to, but that Jesus helped, but for real, she was Jesus's wife. And I believe that because that's what she tells me. She was Jesus' wife, and her and Jesus, they would do amazing energy work together in order to help his energy body to become as strong as it did by bringing the two poles together, the feminine and the masculine pole. So she is actually a master of sacred sexuality. And if you are interested in upgrading your sexual life, the month of March is your month. She's not only representing sacred sexuality, she also represents moving beyond judgment and staying your own course despite being maybe not seen or not acknowledged, because that's what her story was. And she's very powerful in that. She's very fierce in a way, but also very, very loving. So this card is called Unconditional Love, because Mary Magdalene can give us and help us with unconditional love. So whether you're upgrading your love life, your sex life, or your relationships all together, March is your month for that. And Mary Magdalene is giving us the message that we are more than our desires. We are more than our judgments. We are way more than that. We are pure love. We're made of pure love, and we're coming from the divine, directly sent here to the planet to actually exhibit that love. And she's helping you, call on her to overcome judgment, to overcome diversity, to overcome the contrast that we often, do not really like here, and bring it into unity. And if you have a partner, you can call on her to help you to bring your partnership to the next level, especially your sacred sexuality, because you can actually use your sexuality and your intimacy in a way that it enhances your light body and brings about enlightenment. And this is why I believe that she was really misinterpreted in the Bible, because this is how we as humans can create energy by coming together in sacred sexuality, male and female. And that can be, same sex, male and female aspects. When we come together in sacred sexuality, we are actually creating energy. That's how a baby gets created, but we can also use that energy in order to enhance our light body, in order to come into higher states of awareness, and in order to access our higher selves better. This is very powerful. If you want to know more, there is a book out there. It's called the Magdalene Manuscript. I highly recommend that. For now, join with Mary Magdalene into that energy of unconditional love and call on her in the month of March. Yes? Okay. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.